to plug in. Hi everyone! I am pulling up our fan fictions, but while we do that, we'll just let everyone come on in to the live stream. Let me just adjust my hairline. All the fan fictions were sent in by Gucci Gremlins. If you want to join the Gucci Gremlin gang and squad and all that good stuff, links down below. At the end of the stream, we will be making chicken nuggets and french fries or ordering takeout, depending on what we're feeling. Because I really want sushi. Yama. Maybe. So yeah, most likely chicken nugget party, but who knows? So I'm pulling up the fan fictions now. Saiki, if you wanna communicate.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Saiki stream. Obviously, I can't use my psychic powers on everyone from such a large distance, so you will have to deal with his voice instead. What are we DOIJG today, Teru?
What? Hi everyone. Yes, chicky nuggies.
It worked well. It worked well.
Your new voice sounds weird. I don't like it.
Yeah, she sucks.
Hi guys. Kuswo, do you want to run? Oh, they must know you really personally. No, my brother's not showing up. Thanks for asking. It's just
Her brother.
sounds like it said my birther, my mother. I hope everyone's having a good night. No, we don't have any coffee jelly. That would have been smart though. Would have given
My
Saiki.
brother is a lot away from here. He's a creep.
He's not that creepy. He's just very enthusiastic. No, we don't watch Haikyuu.
He's
Yes.
very creepy.
Because we knew you guys would talk about it. So, there you go. I'm going to share this with on the Instagram real quick. And then we'll get to the fan fiction. Ooh.
Kaylee, give me your coffee jelly. I will make it appear in front of me.
No, you won't. Saiki's new voice sounds very feminine.
Someone told me to talk and they buy me coffee jelly.
You better get him his coffee jelly then. I am the perfect pretty girl.
I am very tempted.
Tempted to what?
Talk for jelly.
Talk for jelly. This isn't a jelly talking service.
That's the deal with a person online.
You guys can take that into the DMs. Oh, thank you, Sam C. That's so sweet of you to say. Everyone wants to. Where is Desi? I guess we'll get.
No.
The lady. No. The lady.
No.
She's my dog.
No.
She's my dog.
No.
She's this dog that I'm dog sitting.
No.
You can't make me do anything.
No. Chicken nuggies. Good grief. Good grief.
She was in the blanket. Blankets. I am suddenly Russian. Can you find her? Do you even know? There she is. Perfection incarnate. I love her so much. Louder.
Bah.
Louder.
Bah.
Bah. Try to add an H at the end. Here she is. Look how beautiful. Have you ever seen a dog this pretty before? It's like if I were a dog.
Bah ha 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 ha.
What was that? What was that? Bah.
Bah ha 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 ha.
Oh, look at her. She's so funny. Isn't she perfect? Huh? You're just helping out for those coffee jellies, huh? Show them the other dog. The stinky one. Did you break your phone? Look at her. What if we had a baby?
No.
What if this was our baby?
No.
Why? Look how perfect she is. You good little girl, thank you.
I would hate that.
Oh, your breath smells like fish. Why does your breath smell like fish? You don't eat fish. No coffee jelly. Say hi. Look at the baby. All right, so I guess we'll go ahead and start reading fan fiction. Again, this was
We
sent.
can kiss for coffee jelly.
I don't know if that's appropriate to do on a live stream.
I don't want a kiss, but I want coffee jelly.
I don't know if we do have the coffee jelly mix. We could take this into the kitchen and you could read fan fiction and I could make you coffee jelly. You would have to ditch the phone though. Fan fiction.
You want fan fiction read by Google.
I mean, it would be pretty funny. You could very easily copy and paste it into Google and have her read it for us.
You right.
This is so funny! Silence. Yeah, you could. Yeah, yeah. I'll send you the links.
Thank you.
All right, Saiki's gonna get his coffee jelly.
Do you have the ingredients for it, though?
I may have to figure out how the espresso machine. I know how the espresso machine works. I may have to make coffee, but yeah.
Do we have coffee?
Mm-hmm. Leonard sent us some, didn't he? Or was that tea?
Yes, German coffee.
Yeah. Yeah, I can make you German coffee jelly. All right, she wants down. Everyone say goodbye to the lady. Say goodbye, Desiree, the perfect dog. Oh, she's a perfect lady. Who's a lady? Who's a lady? You don't my goodness, you did this girl here.
Coffee jelly is the best thing you will ever eat. A sweet yet dignified treat.
You're so cute. Can I have kisses? Her breath still smells like something inside of a seashell died. But I love you so much. Alright, fine. Be free.
Get rid of the LADT.
Add it. Alright. Sometimes I just catch a glimpse of what's coming up on these fan fictions and I'm like, oh no. Alright, so these two are sent from Morgan Grindle. If you want to start pulling that up. And we're gonna go move to the kitchen. Well, didn't you promise people kisses or something? Didn't you promise?
I would never hoe myself out for Orin High School host club.
What? You've just been having a full conversation that I'm clearly not aware of.
Someone asked.
So back to that kiss thing. I'm gonna make you coffee jelly. I think I deserve that much, maybe.
Only for coffee jelly.
It's a start. We can start by only having it be for coffee jelly, and then it can evolve to something more.
Once it's done and meets my standards.
Is that okay?
Blah.
Do you want a Postmates whipped cream?
No.
Can I make whipped cream out of, well, you have the creamer. Maybe if I whip that enough, it could become whipped cream. I'm gonna try.
You used it all on strawberries last week.
No, that was my cousin Elle. He has a problem.
He's a weirdo.
Yeah. Arby's would have the coffee jellies. They wish. Coffee jelly, kissing. That's all they want is coffee jelly and kissing. Is what we should have named this stream. Well, should we move to the kitchen?
We can Postmates Jamocha shakes from Arby's.
And steal the whipped cream off of them?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes.
Okay. So, about that kiss, just make it see skin.
No.
Fine, then I won't make you coffee jelly. Is all I gotta say about that.
Coffee jelly first.
I don't trust you.
Coffee jelly first.
I need you to sign in like blood.
Coffee jelly first.
Fine. I'm gonna start doing the thing. Do you want to move the camera out into the kitchen?
We going to the kitchen?
Yes. I can't make coffee jelly in here. Silly. Beautiful.
YTF not.
Why, Tia? Just move it out here. Please. Thank you. You want your jelly? This is how it goes.
You guys want to make coffee jelly with us?
I can't hear you.
For those of you just joining, HS Saiki never speaks with his actual voice. This is me communicating telepathically. Here we go, to the kitchen for coffee jelly.
Thank you. Okay, we don't have German coffee, but we still have the coffee from when we took it to Starbucks to get blended. So wish us luck with this. We have sugar and powdered sugar and cocoa. Here's the coffee jelly mix. See? I told you we had it. No one believes me. It's coffee with 3 cups of water. It takes 2 hours to make this. Well, maybe if we put it in the fridge, it'll cool.
This is why you should have checked the box first.
I didn't know. Just trying.
You're a dummy.
It's expired. We can still make it. I mean, how bad is expired coffee jelly? It's just agar. And coffee. I think it's mine.
You wanted me to kiss you for expired coffee jelly?
And it was expired at the time. I'm still gonna try to make it. They also.
This is why you should have checked the box first.
You already said that. Look, it looks like an easy bake oven mix. Exciting. I'm gonna still try to see if.
This is a bad idea.
No. Here's very old.
2 hours in old coffee.
Oh, hey.
Sounds terrible.
It still doesn't smell bad. I still say we give it a shot.
Also smells bad.
No, it doesn't. It smells fine.
I am not sure about that.
I'm sure about it. And that's all the reassurance you need. Excuse me. Let's see if I can figure out the coffee maker.
We should read fan fiction instead of making expired jelly.
No. I said I'd make you coffee jelly, and I'm gonna make you coffee jelly. It'll probably take us 2 hours to read the fan fiction anyway, so it's fine. That's also the recommended time. We could freeze faster than that. Alright.
What a bother.
Listen, I'm trying to do something nice for you. Probably just not trying to get kisses out of this or something. And the deal was you're going to oh no, it's on. How do I turn it off?
Oh, you're killing me. I won't die, but I might.
Oh, I had it the wrong way. Learning to avoid injury or relieve pressure
You don't
before.
even know how to make coffee. This is doomed.
I'm working on it, okay? Dude. Oh. Smells like chlorine. It's not chlorine. There's no way there's chlorine in a coffee maker.
Why the fuck does it smell like that?
I don't know. I'm just trying to make you coffee. That's what I do. I'm nice.
I don't want you to anymore.
Why is there steam coming out? There's steam that came out of it. Just letting you know. Alright, I'm gonna put a little bit of dish soap in here. Just to clean it out a bit. You know, I want to make sure that my first ever coffee jelly customer is super comfortable with my culinary expertise, which is zero.
F in the chat for the coffee jelly that failed before it started.
No! Just read the fan fiction. I'm making you coffee jelly. That's that,
F
okay?
in the damn chat.
What?
F in the damn chat.
No! I'm gonna make you the best coffee jelly you've ever had. It may take 2 to 3 hours, but I've got all night, buddy.
It's going to be the worst.
With that attitude, it will be.
With your stupidity, it will be.
I'm not stupid. Oh wow, I think I put too much soap in here. Just let it.
You've messed up.
No, it's fine. It's fine, I promise.
Not only is it expired, but now there will be soap in the coffee.
Shut up! It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Things just always kind of work out for me, you know? Okay. Okay. I
It
think.
won't work out.
Yes. Doesn't smell like chlorine anymore. It's a step in the right direction.
The coffee is going to taste like soap.
No, I got all the soap out.
I don't believe you.
Listen, you're just gonna have to take a leap of faith on that. I know how to rinse soap out of a dispenser.
No.
I wonder what the ratio is. What? No, I don't want this. You just want heated up coffee. I can.
Cold brew.
No. I'm gonna make you coffee.
Put it in the jelly.
Oh. Well. I mean, yeah, I guess I could do that.
It'll be better that way.
Fine, if that's what you want. I was still committed to learning how to make coffee for you.
Better than expired soap coffee.
It's not expired. There's no expiration date on that bag. Right, I'm gonna get my apron on.
It's been open for 3 years.
And is it coffee better with age, or is that wine? Might be wine.
No. No.
What? I'm just putting on an apron.
Nothing.
Kitchen safety.
I need safety from you.
Safety?
Yes.
What's safety? Oh, what?
Don't worry about it.
What is he talking about? Whatever. I'm gonna make him stupid coffee jar. Your antenna is on. 3 cups of water in the saucepan.
Did you send me the fanfics?
Yes, I sent it to your cosplay account.
Oh.
This just in, Saiki cosplays. Probably tie my hair back.
guys, I think this coffee jelly is going to turn out really bad.
Listen, just read your fan fiction. And I'll worry about the hors d'oeuvres. What? What? I don't know what he's saying. What kind of dog is Desiree? She's a King Charles Cavalier Spaniel. No F in the chat for the jelly. I haven't messed it up yet. Thank you. They're rooting for me. Someone saw a roach on the counter. Are you serious? I'm about to have a heart attack. I was like, I keep this house too clean. That I don't know where Nindo is, but he's certainly not in our basement. Desi is a King Charles Cavalier Spaniel. She's gonna drug the... No, I'm not. I'm just gonna make the coffee. Is this mine? I didn't know. Stop saying there's a roach. That freaks me out. I used to live in a house where there was a lot of roaches.
Notes. Okay, this is basically a My Immortal parody with the characters from Alvin and the Chipmunks. It's purely for jokes, and I am currently writing some other more serious stories. This is going to be bad, with lots of typos and awkward structuring.
Look at my
I cut off
measuring
the
cup.
original author's
It's Sailor
notes.
Moon.
Sorry, I really love My Immortal, and this is made with love. If you have not read the original story, I really recommend it. Enjoy this terrible story.
Oh, well, maybe I should have...
At least they're honest.
What?
The fanfic.
You didn't even get to the fan fiction. I'm putting a cup of coffee in there. Is that good?
All of you trying to scare me with a cockroach, but I know you're all lying.
Alright. Then cook and stir using the boil of a medium-high heat. Reduce heat and sound.
I would burn it with my pyrokinesis.
The coffee?
The roach.
There is no roach. I'm gonna use a whisk because that sounds like the most professional utensil to use.
Oh God, she's going to mess this up.
No! Alright, read some fan fiction, Saiki. already established they all can't hear you. And that's why you're using that dumb thing. So maybe you could just talk?
Hi, my name is Brittany Darkness Dementia Raven Miller, and I have long auburn hair with pink streaks and red tips that reaches my mid-back and icy blue eyes like limpid tears, and a lot of people tell me I look like Amy Lee. If you don't know who she is, get the hecky out of here. I'm not related to Officer Dangus, but I wish I was because he's a major fucking hottie. I'm a vampire, but my teeth are straight and white. I have pale orange fur. I'm also a witch, and I go to a magic school called Hogwarts in England, where I'm in the 7th year. I'm 17. I'm a goth, in case you couldn't tell, but I wear mostly pink. My sisters and I have a band, and we mostly sing covers of our favorite bands like Good Charlotte and My Chemical Romance. I love Hot Topic, and I buy all my clothes from there. For example, today I was wearing a light pink corset with matching lace around it and a hot pink leather mini skirt. Pink fishnets and black combat boots. I was wearing black lipstick, white foundation. It's made special for winking face. Black eyeliner and pink eyeshadow. I was walking outside Hogwarts.
Did you break your phone? Damn it.
I didn't even say what show the fanfic was from.
Yeah, you have to tell them who submitted it. I believe it was Morgan Grindle. The Morgan Grindle. Rude. Ugh. And here I am, slaving over some coffee jelly. For someone that's not even gonna appreciate it.
It's fake NY Immortal. Do you guys want me to talk?
Oh, I've got to figure out what I'm putting this in.
Or do you like Google Lady?
Ooh. Oh, Saiki. Get down those. You can just reach that? There, that is allowed.
Yes, they all want me to talk. I'm giving it up then. I was waiting to see how long it would take you guys to break me.
And here we are.
Here we are indeed. I wanted to see how long it would take for all of you to get fed up with Google Lady, because I was fed up with Google Lady when we started.
I have to find a other. Wait, what did you do?
Nothing.
What did you?
Nothing. I was just woo! Seeing if there was an update. Thing. Hello! How's it going? This coffee jelly is gonna be terrible.
No, it's not.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be really bad.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be so bad.
It's gonna be great.
You don't even know how to make coffee. You're using cold brew Because the coffee machine smelled like chlorine.
Maybe it's supposed to smell like chlorine.
Mm,
Is this how you talk to all the other chefs that make you coffee jelly?
no, because they make it properly.
How do you know?
Because you're making it improperly.
How do you know?
Well, first of all, you're using the box mix.
And?
Cold brew out of the fridge. Are you done with this, by the way?
Yeah.
This is my special cold brew.
Special cold brew. I'm gonna try to make whipped cream.
You're going to make whipped cream with
Yeah.
what? The oat
The
milk
cream.
I have in the
Yeah.
fridge? Oat milk whipped cream?
Yeah.
Can you whip oat milk?
I can.
If you say so. This is why I go to stores.
Why are you so sassy?
They're praying for me. That's how bad it is.
No. What if it's the best coffee jelly you've ever had in your life? I bet it'll be so good you'll even say, "Oh wow."
I don't think so.
Yeah?
Mm-mm.
Yeah?
Mm-mm.
Yeah?
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna prove you wrong. I passed home ec with an A-.
And home ec is not coffee jelly. Yes, no more expired crap on Rachel's lives.
Who's Rachel?
No more. I don't know who Rachel is, but no more expired crap on Saiki's lives either.
Why?
Because I once ate beef jerky and it was definitely expired.
I'm hungry.
Everybody wanted Google Lady to get the hell out of here. Poor Google Lady.
Oh, she
So
cried.
sad. She tried really hard. I will only say, oh wow, if the coffee jelly is actually any good.
And it's gonna be the best coffee jelly in the world!
I don't think so. No.
Yeah! It's gonna be so good.
I hope so for your
You're
sake.
gonna
It's
love
going to take
it.
you 2 hours to make. I hope it's good.
It's gonna take 2 hours to chill. I'm putting it in the fridge so it cools down faster. Freezer. Did I say fridge?
Yes, you said fridge.
I'm gonna put it in the
I
freezer.
don't know if the freezer's... You're going to freeze the coffee jelly.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna put it in the fridge so it cools down. Then I'm gonna put it in the freezer so it gets cooler faster.
Mm-hmm.
I know how.
Oh my god! That just boiled over. Clearly this is going to be the best coffee jelly I've ever tasted in my life. Wow, what a bother. I hope I don't get poisoned too. I will only kiss once the coffee jelly is done. Saiki, is there anything specific you want me to say at your funeral?
No!
Yes.
Don't talk like
You
that!
must bring the best coffee jelly from the supermarket, like the expensive kind and the fancy packaging, to my funeral and give it to me in the casket, because otherwise I'm just going to be dead forever. People are saying don't put it in the freezer,
Why?
because it will freeze.
No. I'm gonna watch it.
In the freezer?
Yeah,
How are you going to do that?
carefully.
Are you able to see through the freezer into the
I'm
freezer?
gonna check it.
It's a good thing I have telekinesis and other things.
Telekinesis isn't gonna help you see through the fridge.
Well, something else is, but I can't remember the name of it right now.
Clairvoyance.
CJ's going to bring some mold.
Hey.
Excellent. Maybe it'll make the coffee jelly better.
Immediately pour into glass.
Yes, bury me with the good coffee jelly. Fanfictions, please. God, wait, is that it?
Yeah.
Was there any gelatin?
No. It was in the mix.
It was in the mix?
Yeah.
Did you put the right amount of coffee and water in there?
Yeah. Remember, it boiled over.
Should I just have it like this?
No, it's hot. It's just coffee soup.
Delicious. Coffee soup. Wait, why are you putting it in the pan like that?
That's what the instructions said.
Oh.
It's like Jello. Have you ever made Jello?
Yes, it takes like a whole day to put it in the fridge. You need help with this?
Yeah. Can you open up the fridge?
Yes. Freezer or fridge?
Fridge. We're gonna let it cool down in there. Wait, do I cool it off first and then?
Yeah. Do you let it get to room temp first? What happens? What do you do?
Oh yeah, it says let cool.
Well then, we have some time.
Hmm.
Do you want to read some fan fictions, Teruhashi?
Yeah.
Do you want to read some fan fictions?
You started that
Or do you
one.
want me to? There was only 2 you sent me.
You didn't even finish the first one.
No.
Finish the first one. I'll read the next one. We'll take turns. And then we can maybe get some tweet.
What? We can what now?
Get some tweet. I'm making you coffee jelly.
It's not done yet, and I haven't decided if it's any good or not.
Well, then I will practice making whipped cream.
Mm-hmm. Ah, this is... So the one that Google Translate was reading earlier is Alvin and the Chipmunks. It's an Alvin and the Chipmunks fanfiction.
Beautiful.
It's called My Immortal, but it's Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Fantastic. Show stuff.
Should I just pick it up where
You left off?
where Google Translate left off?
Yeah.
All right.
I think from what I've seen online, all I have to do is whip this.
This is almond milk, though, not like normal.
No, it's almond milk creamer. The fact that it's creamer, it should whip.
I want to see you try. This is going to be the hardest whipping you've ever done. Okay, so Alvin and the Chipmunks. This is so loud.
You know what? I have a hand blender.
Yeah, you do. So Alvin and the Chipmunks, to summarize, Alvin and the Chipmunks go to Hogwarts.
Why?
Because it's My Immortal, that's why. And, let's see. I love Hot Topic, I buy all my clothes from there. Who are we? Oh, Brittany, Darkness, Dementia, Raven Miller, and I have long auburn hair with pink streaks and red tips that reaches my mid-back, and icy blue eyes like limpid tears. A lot of people tell me I look like Amy Lee. It's a good thing this cup has Elvis on it. Whoa, that was loud.
Had to get your attention.
Uh-huh.
Alright, you're gonna have to yell.
Are you hand mixing?
I'm hand mixing.
Oh, Lord. Actually, that's more quiet than you mixing with the hand mixer.
Oh, wow.
This is the worst. So, this is so loud. Nobody's gonna be able to hear Alvin and the Chipmunks over that noise. Put milk in the microwave, somebody said. Hey, Teruhashi.
What?
Is that working?
Yeah.
Nobody will be able to hear Alvin and the Chipmunks to save their lives.
Should I go outside?
Yeah, you should go outside with the hand mixer. Just leave. Yep. Just go. Thank God. Oh, thank God. Wow, thank God. See, the trick is to say, oh wow, when Teruhashi can't even hear you. Saiki, what needs to go on my headstone? Here lies Saiki K, killed by coffee jelly made by a stupid lady. Okay, so, oh, Alvin and Brittany are talking. Hi, Brittany, shouted a voice. I looked up. It was Alvin Seville. What's up? Seville? Like Nevilus or like... This is confusing to me. What's up, Alvin? I asked. Nothing, he said shyly, but then I heard my friends call me and I had to go away. That's the first chapter of the Alvin and the Chipmunks one. You can still hear it, but at least it's better than it was before. Something in our window. Do you think so? I don't see anything there. You might be able to hear it, but I bet it's better than it was before. My favorite chipmunk? Not Alvin. Alvin is the most annoying chipmunk. Any chipmunks that just don't speak are my favorite chipmunks. Unfortunately, they all speak to me. We are waiting for the hot coffee to cool on the counter before we put it in the fridge, I promise. A ghost in our window. I don't know. Could just be reflections. It does sound like a vacuum in the distance. Kiss my phone. Theodore is your favorite? Oh god. It is 9:14 for us right now. Pink lemonade's in this cup. Yes, I do feel betrayed because my favorite food might kill me. The ghost of Nendo's dad was in the window. Ah, that makes sense. He never leaves me. Okay, this is chapter 2 of My Immortal, but it's Alvin and the Chipmunks. The next day, I woke up in my bedroom. It was snowing and raining again. I opened the door of my coffin and drank some blood from a bottle I had. So Brittany's a vampire, then. My coffin was black ebony. Inside it was hot pink velvet with black lace on the ends. This sounds like something I would have had in, like, middle school, I'm gonna be honest. I got out of my coffin and took my giant MCR t-shirt, which I used for pajamas. Instead, I put on a pink leather dress, a pentagram necklace, combat boots, and pink fishnets on. I put on 4 pairs of earrings and my pierced ears, and put my hair in a kind of messy bun. These are ridiculous. My sister Eleanor woke up, then grinned at me. She flipped her long, waist-length, dirty blonde hair with green streaks and opened her brown eyes. She put her Marilyn Manson t-shirt... Oh, Eleanor is also there. I'm gonna fast forward into this to see what else we can get into. Alvin! I shouted. What the fuck do you think you're doing? Alvin didn't answer, but he stopped the flying car and he walked out of it. Alvin and the Chipmunks and Hogwarts is a really odd combination, I'm gonna say. Alvin didn't answer, but he stopped the flying car and he walked out of it. I walked out of it too, curiously. What the fucking hell? I asked angrily. Brittany? He asked. What? I snapped. Alvin leaned in extra close and I looked into his gothic red eyes. He was wearing color contacts. Of course Alvin is wearing colored contacts, duh. Which revealed so much depressing sorrow and evilness. And then suddenly I didn't feel mad anymore. Wow. Change the fanfic. I'm also extremely confused. This is Alvin and the Chipmunks, but Hogwarts. We are just reading random-ass fanfictions tonight. Quality content, obviously. Saiki x Teruhashi fanfic. Well, we'll see if somebody actually sent us some Saiki x Teruhashi fanfic. Who would combine Alvin and the Chipmunks and Harry Potter? Whoever wrote that fanfiction, apparently. This is the weirdest fanfiction reading stream you've ever been to, is what this is. I'm also confused. Okay, this next one is called The King Game. This is a My Hero Academia, Ida, and Kaminari fanfiction. I don't know what the Osama chopstick is, but apparently this has something to do with it. More AOT. Yeah, Uptown, this is just, it's just My Immortal flashbacks, but with Alvin and the Chipmunks, and it's really disturbing, I have to say. I wonder if that milk is whipped or not. It does sound like a vacuum, though. We're getting the fanfiction from the list of suggestions from Patreon, but I've only got 2 of the suggestions. So there's not a whole bunch. Yes, apparently Ida and Kaminari is a ship. There's plenty of weird ships out in the world, though. Why does somebody want to see my oven? Is this some weird kink you have? Saiki x Coffee Jelly fanfic. Does one exist? That's what I want to know. Let me see if there's a Saiki x Coffee Jelly. No, apparently there are no search results that come up with this. Nikki's gonna come back when that milk is whipped, but I don't think it ever will be, because it's actually just creamer. Oh, it's 9:19 p.m., since you want to know what time it is where we are. If that's why you wanted to see our oven, you could have just asked me what time it was. Let me check on this ridiculousness going on outside. Hold on. You look like a gremlin. Is it actually whipping? It's just gonna take, like, all night.
Not all night. I'm finally getting some. I'm in this now.
I feel like it's going to all melt by the time the coffee jelly is ready.
See, I'm finally starting to get it to like stay on top. It's almost there.
You insist.
Yeah. I also realized eating it higher up yields a better response than sticking this deep. Okay.
They miss you.
I miss them too.
Our neighbors are gonna hate you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what's up. Yes, Nikki is just sitting on the ground whipping it. That's exactly what Nikki is doing. It needs sugar to whip. There's sugar in it. Does that count? Well, guys, I guess I'll just answer questions until Nikki gets back. Sugar and proper whipping cream. It's not whipping cream. It's literally just like almond creamer. Creamer just takes a little bit to whip. Oh, okay. So eventually it'll happen. That's good, at least. Yeah, she's whipping it up out there. Kiss my phone, Sandra. There. Romantic. Just for you. Yeah, Nikki's doing great, huh? Can I have a coffee jelly if it kills you? Yes. Wait, what coffee jelly? The coffee jelly that kills me or some other coffee jelly? Because I feel like that would be unfortunate. Did I make these glasses? I didn't make these ones. I bought these ones. I made the other ones that I have, but they're also slightly prescription, so they don't work well with contacts. Speaking of, my ears hurt. Oh, everything is pink now. I was getting used to the green, I'm gonna be honest. Won't Nikki wake the neighbors? Possibly. Hopefully. Well, it's not really late enough to wake the neighbors. Milk and sugar, it works. Oh, my friend, but sorry, my friend, almond milk won't whip. It doesn't work at Starbucks either, said Taylor. Ah. Should probably let her know now, sooner than later. But I kind of also enjoy the fact that she really thinks she's going to whip it. Uptown, if you found the fanfic I read, then you can just read the whole thing yourself. Really is better that way, in the theater of your mind. I do look like a pink alien. Actually, you know, I don't think a lot of people know this, but my silhouette is kind of Shrek-esque in this cosplay. Boop the lady on the nose, if the lady comes over here. Nikki's not partying out there. Nikki's just, like, whipping it. Mina was a boy, kind of, huh? What lavender syrup do we use? We use Monin lavender syrup. M-O-N-I-N. Saiki X Coffee Jelly should be a ship, and yet I couldn't find it when I searched for it. I don't know why. It's ridiculous. Would you rather kiss Teruhashi or eat expired coffee jelly? I would rather kiss Teruhashi. I don't want coffee jelly to betray me the way that I know Teruhashi would. Coffee jelly is a sweet yet dignified treat, and it's wonderful. Saiki X Shrek fanfiction? I hope you mentioned that on the Patreon. Did you Uptown? Oh, yes. Yeah, you found one. You have more time to look for this than I do right now. Oh my god. Amino apps. Continue in web. Saiki X Coffee Jello fanfic. I will put on my glasses for this. Here we go. Saiki X Coffee Jello fanfic. Yes, I've done it. This is an author's note. Yes, I've done it. Saiki X Coffee Jello is a true OTP. I've come to realize that. Anyway, enjoy the beautiful love of these two. I agree completely. It was a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Saiki's mom had just gotten back from getting groceries, and even with some coffee jello in one of the bags. Ah, yes, coffee jello. It was Saiki's most favorite thing in the world, with its exquisite flavors and amazing taste. Saiki had noticed that coffee jello in the bag as he walked out of his room. He had blushed and felt his heart pound for it. It was a feeling of no other. Saiki turned his head left to right and noticed his mother was outside talking to some neighbor. He then quickly took the coffee jello out of the bag and teleported to his room. Broop! Alone at last, he thought, having the beautiful cup of coffee jello in his hand. He then opened the lid, seeing the beautiful colors of the jello. This is like an ASMR fanfiction. Honestly, it would be better with like a thing of coffee jello, right? How beautiful. He grabbed a spoon that he already had and slowly entered the spoon into the coffee jello. Wink wonk. Did you break it? So I've been neglecting to tell you this, but somebody commented and told me that their friend works at Starbucks and has tried whipping the almond milk before to make almond whipped cream. It does not work.
But this is almond creamer.
Yes, it's almond creamer that they whip at Starbucks. They try to. They don't. It doesn't work.
Is there something about like it not being dairy?
Yes.
What if I add milk?
No. You would need to add butter and sugar.
Add butter?
You can add butter and find out. But it's not even real butter. It's vegan butter.
Still?
I don't know if it would work, but we can try. Anyway, you interrupted my Saiki X Coffee Jelly fanfic.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I don't have your list of fanfictions, by the way. There was only 2.
Oh,
They all
no,
wanted
the rest
Saiki
of them
X
are on
Coffee Jello.
my phone.
Oh.
You should have got my phone.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Saiki X Coffee Jello is the only ship that I'm interested
Get my
in.
phone. Read the ones people sent.
Sorry, Uptown sent me this one. It took
Oh.
priority.
Oh, I see how it
it's
is.
Saiki X Coffee Jelly. How could I not read it?
Why aren't you reading Saiki X Teruhashi?
Is there any Saiki X Teruhashi that's been submitted?
I
You know. Anyway, back to it. You're basically doing what the Coffee Jelly fanfiction is talking about right now with the butter.
I'm scooping it.
Yes, and slowly entered the spoon into the coffee jello. He took the scoop of coffee jello that was on the spoon and seen how the jello slowly jiggled. He smiled, blushing as well, ooh, and then took a bite out of it.
I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear this profanity.
Nobody wants to hear you knocking a spoon against a dish. The flavors were so amazing. It was like if it was the love of his life. Yes, Saiki's one true love, coffee jello. The end. That was beautiful. Thank you.
Can we make the fridge as cold as possible?
No, we're gonna freeze all the stuff.
See, it's already starting to settle a little bit. I don't think it'll be a full 2 hours.
Oh, it's jello. Oh my god, you guys, look, it's already jelly.
And you didn't think I could do it!
Cold brew jelly!
And you didn't think I could do it!
This was much faster than trying to make your own coffee.
No!
Yes? Seems fine to me. Pour it in. Try it out, see what happens.
Sugar.
Powdered sugar.
Granulated sugar. Might have been too much sugar.
I don't know, they said quite a bit of sugar in You're gonna have to hand mix it in. Is it thicker?
Yeah, it's helping.
Go at it with the hand blender.
Alright.
See what happens.
You just want me gone.
Well, I mean, yes.
How will you say?
You're correct. I do want you gone.
You want me?
Gone.
Oh.
Everybody's
Still
super proud of you so far for this coffee jelly that might actually happen. It will only be good if it has creamer on it, though, because you didn't put any sugar into the mix. It's going to be nasty.
The mix came with sugar.
Uh-huh. Coffee jelly gold. That, yes. 1/4 cup melted butter. Well, I think it was about 1/4 of a cup of melted butter. It might have been more than that, honestly. The coffee jelly is not done yet. It just went into the fridge. We're close, though. Where's Nikki's phone? Hold on. Let me see if I can find more fan fictions to read. Okay. Oh, perfect. Alright, I found a very good one. Hold on, I've got to agree and consent to the terms. So this is The Disastrous Life of Edward Cullen. So it's Saiki K and Twilight fanfiction crossover. Takes place during the event. Oh, it's by Notorious. Who is it submitted by? I'm not sure. Hold on. Ray. Ray sent this in to us. Summary takes place during the events of New Moon. After Edward dumps Bella, he heads to Japan to try and get his mind off her, but ends up running into resident psychic Saiki Kusuo. That's it. That's the story. The crossover nobody asked for, told from Saiki's perspective. Perfect. Notes. Am I putting off my other projects to write this trash? Yes. I am sorry about it. Am I sorry about it? Not even a little. Enjoy the first and probably last fic I'll ever write for Saiki and Twilight. I cannot believe that there is a Saiki x Twilight fanfiction out there, but it is exactly what I needed tonight. It all started as just a normal day for Saiki Kusuo. Well, an utterly insane and extremely annoying and vaguely life-threatening normal day. That sounds about right to me. It started early that morning when he woke, a heavy, ominous feeling weighing down his core, giving off the vague impression that something bad was going to happen. And yeah, being psychic and all, maybe he should have had that feeling, but could he actually be bothered to? Of course not. He'd had much better things to do than worry about his possible oncoming misfortunes, so he simply ignored the feeling in his gut, willing it away as though it were nothing more than a random case of indigestion. Normal people dealt with indigestion all the time anyways. But of course, the universe has a particular penchant for pissing Saiki off, probably due to the simple fact that Saiki is actually more powerful than said universe, but semantics. It's true. And it decided to make its best efforts in derailing Saiki's day, throwing everything at him from ordinary Nendu and Kaido antics to stopping actual interstellar warfare, but Saiki handles it without so much as a blinking eye, still managing to arrive at school with plenty of time to spare before the first bell. Take that, universe. I can't read with these damn things on. I'm off. Why are you guys talking about cheese? You guys want Google Lady to come back? Ugh, terrible. Terrible. Why are you guys saying cheese?
I feel like I might have to do it by hand.
You think so?
Yeah.
Is it not working?
It's not getting anything. It's just becoming soup.
You whipped it too much, I bet. That's the thing. You can over-whip it. Trying to read with these glasses on is a pain in the ass.
You're gonna turn everyone to stone.
That's fine. I'll turn you to stone. Nobody else can be turned to stone because it's just a camera anyway. I don't think your whipped thing is going to work, but you could just pour it on top.
No, I'm I'm determined.
It's just creamer on top of coffee jelly.
We're
It's not
gonna
whipped
add
cream.
more sugar and butter. Excuse me.
I think you just have to start over.
No.
You've over-whipped it.
No.
Yes, you can over-whip it. We've watched Great British Baking Show before. You can over-whip it.
I didn't do that.
You over-whipped it. Just try again. Just start over.
No,
Start fresh.
no,
Start
no,
new.
No.
Yes.
I get this.
You're burning the butter.
No, I'm not.
If I give you a kiss, I'll start over. Start it over.
Okay.
Ew. Don't melt the butter.
What? Why
You're
not?
You're not supposed to melt the butter.
Why?
I don't know. They just say don't melt the butter.
Well, what am I supposed to do with that melted butter?
You don't do anything with it. Okay, hold on. How to make whipped cream with almond creamer. Let's see.
Is it even possible?
Bring the water to simmer and add almond milk, xanthan gum, cornstarch, and vanilla. Whisk consistently until warmed and thickened slightly. Remove from the heat using a hand mixer. Whip until thick and creamy.
Cheese?
So you just need like
Things I don't have.
I don't think you have these things. I don't think this is going to work.
I'm gonna try it with the cold butter and sugar. There's some butter in there if you want to have a little snack.
Delicious.
I know how you like to eat cheese. Cheese.
They're just saying cheese. I don't know why. Add some cornstarch. Yeah, it says add some cornstarch. It's not going to be like classic whipped cream though, it's going to be wrong. It's a bit different. We got so off track.
I know. Because we were talking about coffee jelly.
And now you're determined to make coffee jelly.
Yes.
It's really the whipped cream that's doing you in.
Why cold butter?
I don't know. Somebody just said don't heat it. Try using the hand blender though. Your butter looks all wrong. I mean, it's also not real butter. I don't think this is gonna work. You might as well just put creamer on top of the jelly. Ew! Gross. Gross. You want to clean that stuff?
Yeah.
Have the butter soften at room temperature. Alright. You guys can stop saying cheese now, I swear to God. Don't know what it means. I don't want it.
I'm going to Svattii and I'm
Ooh, curly fries.
going to...
Nikki is really trying. Our kitchen is not on our side. If we had the ingredients to make whipped cream or actual whipped cream, it would have worked out better. Are you really getting into this sandwich?
I'm just picking out the pieces I can have.
Look at this stupid thing. It looks nasty.
Hungry.
It's covered in mayonnaise.
Well, I'll have this stuff not covered in mayonnaise.
We'll just put the creamer on top of the coffee jelly.
No.
Yes, I think that's the way to do it.
Not, is that acceptable to
It's-
you?
Yes. I like my creamer.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Will I still get my kiss?
Yes. Only if your coffee jelly itself tastes good.
Mm-hmm. I'm confident.
It's coffee jelly after all. We can just put creamer on it. It's fine. Mm-hmm. Saiki X Curly Fries, the ship of 2020. I agree.
I mean, it's not the ship of 2019.
Yeah, it is kind of the ship of 2019.
I'm hungry. Not for you, Stinky.
Coffee jelly's in the fridge.
Mm-hmm. It's still cooling down, I checked.
Mm-hmm. See, I feel like it is going to be too tart and taste like watered down coffee. Mm-hmm. Somebody said they made it before and that's what it tasted like. A sweet yet dignified treat is what I'm after. Just put creamer in a little side dish and dip your bits of coffee jelly in it, just like a little soy sauce dish of creamer. Oh, snack for dog. Saiki X Google Lady, the best chip. Yes.
Mm.
What if you froze the creamer and put it on top? I feel like that could work out. We should just have made whipped coffee.
We can't. We have non-dairy creamer.
That's true.
Stupid.
Mm-hmm. F in the chat for the whipped cream.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace, whipped cream. Sushi, but not, yeah, really not sushi. It's coffee jelly sushi.
Coffee sushi?
I made coffee jelly before. It depends on if you water down the coffee or just use straight up coffee. I thought it was pretty good and I used straight up coffee. The problem is we did water down the coffee. You watered down the coffee, didn't you?
I watered down coffee with a coffee jelly mix.
But like watered down coffee and coffee jelly mix. So it's gonna taste like watered down coffee with coffee jelly mix. We should have just used all coffee and no water. I feel like. We'll see, won't we? We'll find out.
Saiki, I'm trying so hard right now.
People think we should do whipped coffee, but we don't have dairy creamer, so I don't think we can even whip the coffee.
Can we make creamer with milk?
Yes, there's a way to do it with milk, butter, and sugar, but we don't have real butter. If we had real butter, we could use that recipe, but we don't. I don't think it would work the same way. It's the same problem with soy and, like, almond creamers. This is turning into a cooking stream. You guys shouldn't have brought up the coffee jelly. Lady, come here. Dizzy Ray. Somebody wants me to poop you, lady. Oh, so excited. Come here, lady. Oh. Here's a lady. Boop, 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 boop. Here she is. She's not very excited about being here, but she's here anyway.
No, she's just looking at my food.
Oh, yeah, she is. She's really sniffing for it. She wants your mayonnaise-covered bread and lettuce.
Oh, shit, that was mayonnaise.
Yeah, that was mayonnaise. I've told you before. You've done this to yourself. Oh, yes, she wants to know. What's up?
I don't know what this is, but it's yours.
That was the most disgusting sound I've ever heard Desiree make.
Desiree.
Don't feed her any of this.
Yeah.
No. Stop it. This is a weird stream.
Chew it. Chew it. You didn't chew once.
Yep.
Oh my god. She just bores things.
Do you want to read some fan fictions?
Yeah.
They want fan fictions. Here. This is the best one. It's The Disastrous Life of Edward C.
Who's Edward C?
Edward Cullen. This is a Saiki X Twilight fanfiction.
Alright. Alright. It all started just a normal day for Saiki Kusuo. Well, an utterly insane, extremely annoying, and vaguely life-threatening normal day. It started early that morning when he woke, a heavy, ominous feeling weighing down his core, giving off the vague impression that something bad was going to happen. And yeah, being a psychic and all, maybe he should have heeded that feeling, but could he actually be bothered to? Of course not! He had much better things to do than worry about his possible oncoming misfortunes. Can you clean up the mess I made? Thanks. Ba, 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 ba. I'm a pretty lady. I'm a pretty lady. I'm doing it. Of course not. He had much better. Yeah. So he simply ignored the feeling in his gut, willing it away as though it were nothing more than a random cause of indigestion. Normal people deal with indigestion all the time, anyways. But of course, the universe has a particular penchant for pissing Saiki off, probably due to the simple fact that Saiki is actually more powerful than said universe, but semantics, and it decided to make its best efforts in derailing Saiki's day, throwing everything at him from ordinary Nindo and Kaido antics to stop actual interstellar warfare, but Saiki handles it without so much as blinking an eye. Wow, they really make you some, like, super high-functioning psychic person.
I am, actually.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
That plenty of time to spare before the first bell. Take that, universe. So yeah, all in all, it really was a normal day for Saiki. Of course, things were bound to get worse from there. The ominous feeling, indigestion in his gut only intensifying despite the morning's previous struggles. But no matter, Saiki would deal with whatever the universe threw his way. Hey Saiki, Did you hear? But then again, he's always had a particular low tolerance for idiots. Like Torisuka. Am I saying it right? Torisuka? Torisuka?
Hmm?
Torisuka? Torisuka?
Yeah, I think so.
In fact, a fact that the universe just loves to exploit. Torisuka races into the classroom, nearly tripping over his own feet in the process. Hey, Saiki, I know that you know what I'm talking to you. Good grief, using his telepathy, he says, what do you want? Torisuka. I feel like that's not his name. The two purple-haired guys. What are their names? There's the crazy pervy one, and then there's the ex-mom.
Is it Turitska?
Turitska?
Is that how you say it?
I don't know.
Might be.
Turitska?
It's been a damn while since we've watched our own show.
No. He technically killed someone with a dodgeball. Toritsuka races into the classroom. Oh yeah, I read that. The purple-haired boy leans against his desk, encroaching unacceptably on Saiki's space. Did you hear? He repeats, a grin almost too big for his stupid face. There's going to be a new kid transferring to our school. Another one so late in the year? Honestly, what a tired old trope. Hopefully, this new student knows better than to turn their attention on Saiki. He is, after all, just your average student as far as anyone else is concerned. I really hope it's a cute girl. Sorry. I know who they're talking about.
I think it's Toritska.
Toritska.
I think so.
Toritska. Yeah. Toritska is saying, a blush painting on his cheeks, or a really hot girl, or even just like a slightly above average girl. Honestly, I'm kind of desperate for any girl at this point. Not that anyone needs to know that, I'm just saying if she's at least 6. Oh, 6.
What?
if she's
at least 6.
if she's at least
Uh-huh.
at minimum 6. Oh,
At
no.
minimum 6.
If she's at least a 6 and has gotten out of a whirlwind romance that's left her pretty little heart in shambles, then I'm the man to put it all back together. Saiki sighs internally. Can you stop being a desperate pervert for 5 seconds? People are starting to stare. Hey, Toritska retorts, hands planting indignantly on his hips. I am not desperate. Of course, that's what you fixate on.
Toritska's always desperate.
Yeah. Look, Saiki, psychic to psychic. Toritska's a psychic?
No,
Weird.
he's a ghost guy.
Hmm.
He sees ghosts.
Isn't that a medium?
He's an idiot. Yes.
Can you help a brother out? The purple-haired boy implores, leaning his elbows on
Never want to
Saiki's
help
desk
him
in another abhorrent breach of personal space regulations.
Yep.
If I help you, will you leave me alone for the rest of the day? Saiki responds in turn. Honestly, why are you even here? This isn't your classroom and the bell rings in about 2 minutes. All I need is for you to use your fancy powers to tell me if the new kid is a hot girl who's desperate for a man to fill the emotional void in her chest. Heart. That's it, Toritsuka says, as though the claim were reasonable rather than an actual affront to all waves of feminism and human decency. I'll take a look, but I'm not about to judge their emotional vulnerability because, unlike you, I'm not a desperate pervert. Oh, you're not a desperate pervert.
No, I'm not. Toritska is, though.
Here, I think a napkin's best suited for this issue.
Did I get it?
I got it.
Do you?
I do.
Do you?
Yeah, you just have a guess.
Trying to get an excuse to kiss me. Continue reading the fanfic. Okay.
I would like another one, though.
Or would you? I'm going to make myself another.
Again, Toritsuka protests the admission of his desperation rather than perversion. Good grief. Still, Saiki ignores the other boy instead of using his powers to scan all the students in PK Academy. But wait a minute, he scans again. Odd, there are no new students anywhere in the school. Either this...
We could put powdered sugar on the coffee jelly.
Yeah,
Do you think that'd be good?
maybe. Odd, there are no new students anywhere in the school. Either this transfer student is just a rumor, or Saiki sighs. The last thing he wants to deal with is another psychic. Oh my gosh, he's here. Everyone, it's the new kid. Saiki and Teruhashi. I just had a short circuit in my brain. I had a stroke. Turn their attention towards the shrill voice, finding a crowd of squealing girls has gathered outside the classroom. He's gorgeous. I want to die, right? He's practically a supermodel. He's so broody and American. He's so broody and American.
Yes, not me, the new kid.
And his hair, perfection. Teruhashi groans, great, it's a guy. Now I'm gonna have even more complications. Competition.
Competition? Yes, true.
I'm not good at English.
Well, Teruhaski's not good at flirting with women, so...
Saiki tries to scan the students again, but now that this mysterious new transfer student is much closer, still, no anomalies rise. Finally, the transfer student enters the classroom. The girls gasp in amazement as he enters, his gait graceful. Regretting my sandwich choice.
Yep, thought so.
His gait graceful as though walking on air, his pace slow and dramatic despite being indoors.
Continue reading.
There's a gentle breeze that wisps through his perfectly tailored school uniform. The collar artfully crumpled in much the same way his perfectly styled bedhead, a most intense form of pretentious dishevelment. His shoulders are broad, his jaw chiseled in a way that screams grown adult rather than high school boy, and his golden eyes smolder as he slowly scans the room, gaze filled with a barely concealed emotional intensity, burning with the fire of 1,000 midnight suns.
Well, he
A
sounds
metaphor
more
that
attractive than
really
you.
doesn't make... Hey! What's that supposed to mean? You can't compare male to female beauty. It's a different chart.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, regardless.
So are you saying you're gay?
Continue reading. We'll find out, won't we?
That doesn't really make sense, Saiki notes offhandedly, but is a popular shared sentiment amongst many of girls surrounding him. And really, who is Saiki to judge the errant fantasies of high school girls? Why are you going to be so close?
I'm just reading over your shoulder.
No, you're not. Yes, the transfer student appears to have stepped straight out of a Hollywood blockbuster film geared towards young girls, and there's something off about him as well. Just reading over my shoulder.
I am just reading over your shoulder. What are you talking about? Continue.
Yes, yeah. Teruhashi must sense something too. He stiffens next to Saiki. Saiki, I think that guy is dead.
I realized they would notice that, actually. I don't know. Dead and yet still hotter than you. Weird, huh?
No. It's a guy. You can't compare like a guy to a girl. That's just not how that works.
Yeah, right. Continue.
That explains why Saiki couldn't sense him before. But then again, dead? How can he be dead if everyone can see him? How should I know? You're supposed to be the smart one here, not me. And okay, Saiki won't contest that particular point. Look, all I know is when I went to look there and see how embarrassing his guardian spirit is, I couldn't find one. Instead, he looks like a spirit, but also he doesn't actually look like a spirit, so I don't know. Saiki frowns and grabs Teruhaski's arm. Show me. Teruhaski does, activating his powers as he gazes upon the new student. Sure enough, there's no spirit guardian. In fact, the student's form has become tinged with the tingles of ghost. Something just around the edge suggesting death rather than life, but there's something stranger there, too, a faint shimmer along the surface of the boy's skin, like tiny diamonds etched into a perfectly pale canvas. Not quite alive, not quite dead. How peculiar.
And yet still more attractive than the human girl.
Why? It's not a competition. He's not even real. I'm real.
Yep.
The coffee jelly is cooling down.
Oh, somebody was asking where the coffee jelly was.
Yes. Saiki releases Teruhashi, gaze still fixed on the new student as he glides into the classroom, not really making any significant process with how slowly he's moving. Honestly, it's almost as though he's moving in slow motion. And seriously, where's that breeze coming from? Is there a window open somewhere? Saiki, do you think he could be a Teruhashi? Stammers, tension lining his body when he finally whispers, a zombie, a zombie, a zombie, a zombie.
Zombies would be still more interesting than you. Continue.
Don't be ridiculous, Saiki says, watching as the transfer student pauses to survey the room. He's obviously not a zombie. Just then their eyes meet, deep violet gazing into burning gold. Saiki holds the stare, taking the opportunity to read into the student's mind. There's nothing of interest nor explanation there, however, just thoughts of a plain-looking brunette in a long khaki skirt. What? The opportunity to read, there's nothing of interest. So he's thinking about a plain-looking brunette in a long khaki skirt.
Why?
I don't know. Because that's probably Bella. It's a Twilight fanfiction.
Oh. Oh, that's what Edward is thinking about. I get it.
You're reading Edward's mind.
Got it. Understood.
Yeah. Well, what else could he be, Teruhashi asks. I mean, he's obviously not a vampire. No, of course not. That'd be ridiculous. Saiki probes deeper into the other's mind. But it's much of the same visions of a boring girl in boring clothing with the occasional snail thrown in every now and then. What a peculiar guy. Yeah, that's Robert Pattinson.
Mm-hmm. Peculiar.
Snails. Finally, the bell rings, signaling the start of class. Teruhashi pales before rushing out the room. Oh no, I'm late for class. The student takes one of the empty seats near Saiki. Just in the latter's peripherals, his golden eyes remain fixed on the psychic. As the teacher begins the morning's tasks, Nindo and Kaido come rushing into the classroom, clothing rumpled and gasping for breath. Sorry, we're late. Nindo apologizes. No,
that's not what Nindo sounds like at all. He goes, sorry, we're late.
No, he's got a deeper voice. He'd be like, sorry, I'm late.
Hey, buddy, sorry, I'm late.
Yeah. Nindo apologizes, the first of the pair to catch their breath. We were trying to help this old lady with her groceries. And then we got distracted by something shiny, and then one thing led to another, and now we're banned from all ramen shops in the district, which is a real shame because I really like ramen. And my buddy Saiki, we always go for ramen together, but now we can't since I'm banned, so I'm really bummed out about that. There's no excuse for tardiness, the teacher finally interrupts. Much too late in Saiki's opinion. Now take your seats before I give you both detention. The two boys obey, quickly scrambling to their seats. The teacher continues. Now, as I was saying, good morning. Oh, that's me.
Yeah.
Good morning. Comes a melodic. Oh, I think my voice is melodic. Wow, much better than the vampire person. The class gasps. Teruhashi is here!
Everyone except for Saiki gasps.
The aforementioned girl glides into the classroom, hands folded in apology. I'm sorry I was late. I was busy doing perfect girl things. And sure, Saiki could easily find out what exactly perfect girl things are, but can he really be bothered? Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
The teacher just waves their arms nervously. You're not late, Teruhashi. Don't do that. Don't try and leave me back. Stop it. Okay, let go. Stop. No.
You're smacking a psychic with your hair. I don't think that's a good idea.
You're only a psychic in the fanfiction.
Uh-huh.
You're not late, Teruhashi. I'm sure the rest of us just accidentally set all of our clocks early. I'm sure you're perfectly on time. And we're the ones who made the error. Time is simply a human it's simply a human construct after all. If you're sure, Teruhashi makes her way to her desk, which happens to be right in front of the new transfer student. What are you doing?
Literally nothing.
He was touching my neck.
I was not.
Yes, you were.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
I have no proof.
And you've been touching my butt this whole time.
No, actually, you made that up.
No, I did not. If you're sure, Teruhashi makes her way to her desk, which happens to be right next to the new transfer student. She smiles at him. Oh, you must be new here. I'm Teruhashi Kokumi. Why are you touching my butt again?
Not.
The student hums, golden eyes examining the other girl. Edward Cullen. I'm very actually bland looking in this fanfiction.
He's not bland looking at all. He has golden eyes.
He has golden eyes.
And apparently is a zombie.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Edward. Teruhashi beams impossibly brighter at him, but
Even
Edward...
possibly brighter. What was that?
I'm sorry.
That was
Am I some monkey putting on a play for you?
Yes, you are, actually.
No. I've made you coffee jelly and tried to do the impossible and turn almond creamer into whipped cream.
And you could not
Silence.
do the impossible. Shh. I could have just gotten whipped cream here.
Yeah, go.
With my magic
Go
powers.
get whipped cream with your magic
Let me
powers.
see if I can.
Let me see if I can. If you're sure, Teruhashi makes her way to the... Oh, right. It's a pleasure to meet you, Edward. Teruhashi beams impossibly brighter at him, but Edward surprisingly doesn't react. Another one that likes to play hard to get. I hope you enjoy
Edward
your
and I have
time
a lot
here
in
at PK
common.
Academy. Oh, great. Now the new student is going to steal Teruhashi and keep her all to himself, said the collective thought that rings through the student's mind, and Saiki just groans. Teruhashi, of course, has other things in mind. Did Saiki notice my entrance? I hope he doesn't think any less of me because I arrived late. Oh, come on, Kokumi, don't think like that. You're the perfect girl. Saiki probably thinks he arrived early, just like everyone else did. Wrong. The new transfer student is cute, but my heart belongs to Saiki. Also wrong. And still, oh, that must be your thoughts. In the parentheses.
Yes.
But still, maybe if I pretend to like this new student, it'll make Saiki jealous, and he'll finally confess his undying love for me. Wrong, very wrong. It's the perfect plan! Saiki groans inwardly, turning his attention to the teacher's ramblings. Looks like today would be just as annoying as ever. Good grief. It's nearly the end of the school day, and thankfully Saiki has managed to avoid most of his classmates' annoying murmurings. Of course, some classmates are just plain unavoidable. I'm really sorry to hear about the whole ramen thing. Nendo says as he, Saiki, and Kaido go to retrieve their things from their locker. I know how much you love going for ramen with me after school. No, Nendo, you're the only one who likes going for ramen, Saiki points out, closing his locker before slinging his bag over his shoulder. Just then, Edward walks past, surrounded by a flock of love-struck girls. They all keep a respectable distance, however smart enough to avoid Teruhashi's current object of affection. Teruhashi has made such affections known throughout the day. Her flirting over-the-top display and would undoubtedly send an ordinary man into cardiac arrest, but yet has so far done little to break the brooding visage of Edward Cullen. It's kind of sad, honestly, to witness Teruhashi's needless sacrifice of dignity in her attempts to win over the boy, and Saiki almost considers humoring her fantasies for only a moment just to provide her with a brief respite from her tragic failings. Edward meets his gaze as he passes, expression pinched as though in pain or constipated, which would in fact be quite painful. It's really not a good look, yet it has the girls fawning over him anyway. Kaido notices Edward's stare. I don't trust that guy, and just because there's no way someone that ruggedly handsome and built could be a high school boy, finally someone's using their common sense. I think he's actually a spy sent by Dark Reunion. And divulge my darkest secrets.
Is the coffee jelly done yet?
Why are you talking in that again? I thought you were done. I'm still reading this fan fiction.
No.
That's why he's so obsessed with you today, Saiki. He knows you're my best friend.
Jelly takes priority.
Shh. He knows you're my best friend. So he thinks the best way to get to me is through you. That's definitely not it. But fear not, Saiki, as long as Jet Black Wing still lives, Dark Reunion shall not lay a hand on you.
Blah, 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 blah.
Dark Reunion? Nendo asked, scratching his ear. Isn't that the name of the new ramen shop downtown? As Kaido launches into a tirade, Saiki turns his attention back to Edward, who has yet to stop staring at him. Honestly, it's a little annoying. Saiki uses his powers again to slide into the other's mind. This time, Edward's mind is blank, save for a single striking thought. So, you like jazz? No, it says you can read minds too. I just thought I'd add my own little two things. Saiki frowns. Rather than using telepathy, he simply thinks, "What do you mean to?" A small smirk wakes its way onto Edward's nearly microscopic lips.
Edward's
I am
flirting.
also a mind reader. Also, I admit yours is a mind most difficult to comprehend. Saiki ignores the compliment, maybe? Who are you? And how are you able to read minds? Why is it that I can't properly sense you? Edward's jaw works, but his mind stays carefully blank. Finally, he closes his locker door before making his way towards Saiki. Standing toe-to-toe to the pink-haired boy, and nearly towering over him out loud, he speaks. "Your antennae," he says, eyeing the aforementioned objects. "They remind me of a snail."
I feel like that's a good place to end. This is a long one.
It is a long one.
Yes.
Wow.
I can't believe I remind Edward Cullen of a snail.
Who was that sent in from?
Ray.
Ray? Here's some Sonic the Hedgehog fanfiction.
Oh, God.
For you, also sent in from Ray, if I believe correctly, yes.
It is already 10.
And
Just let
Sonic the Hedgehog.
How's Coffee Jelly doing?
I'm checking.
Who was this sent in by?
Ray.
Ah. Shouldn't we give somebody else a try?
Okay.
Let's see. Who else? Oh my god, why have you just turned it upside down without bringing it on camera first?
I'd say that's
Coffee
pretty
Jelly.
set.
Oh, it feels like, yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Alright.
Can we try some?
Okay, okay.
Gonna grab it?
Okay.
You gonna do the oat milk?
Yeah.
Like a little layer of... Oh!
What? Did you break it?
No. I didn't break it. No. Guys, look at this coffee jelly. Stop saying raw and nut in the chat and look at this coffee jelly. Wait, are you gonna get the other one out for you?
No.
Are they both for me?
Yes.
Wait. This isn't the oat creamer.
Yes, it is.
No, this is almond. Oat. I wanted the oat creamer. But we'll spread this all over, I guess. Because here it is. Ta-da!
Maybe it needs more.
Well, don't put all of it on there. Ta-da! Here it is.
Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it.
It's still
eat
expired, says CJ. You're damn right, it is expired. I'm gonna try it though. We don't have little spoons, do we?
No.
We do in the dishwasher, actually.
Okay.
I want a little spoon for my tiny treat. It looks okay, right? It's just creamer on top, though.
Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it.
Gotta give you
eat
guys
it,
all the...
Eat it, 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 eat it.
Calm down!
How does it smell?
It smells fine, I guess.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say funky. Just fucking eat it, dude. How is it? The greatest coffee jelly you've ever had in your life? Yeah, that's the face of someone that's enjoying your coffee jelly. What's with do well or not? What? 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 What?
Well, the creamer tastes good.
No! No! What's wrong with the coffee? What's wrong with it? Does it taste expired? Does it taste expired?
Not sure.
What do you mean you're not sure? Use your words!
I don't know if that's any good.
What?
I do feel like it would be better with whipped cream. But like, I just want you to experience this for yourself for a second, okay? Just like, experience the texture of the jelly. Experience the texture of the jelly. Do it, please. You won't. Just experience it. I'm not saying it's bad, I just said experience it. Please experience the texture of the jelly.
I just don't like that you're wording it like that.
Try it. They want you to try it. Here.
Okay.
Just experience it. And what do you think?
I've never eaten a blood clot, but I imagine that's what it's like. Wonder if the other ones are like that.
Yes, they are. I imagine they're set just as much like this one is. And honestly, without the creamer on top, it would just be awful.
Let me see with the spoon. For science. Wow.
Oh, see? It's just like, there's something wrong with that. Oh, it's like perfect. Like show it, bring it up to them. Look at this.
It's like a resin cast.
But like gelatin, so it's like slightly squishier, but the
Not even.
texture
Look,
is just
look,
all
like,
kinds of off.
I'm applying like a good amount.
Oh! You're squeezing this onto your left! F in the chat for coffee laptop. Yeah.
I got this. I've thrown eggs at this laptop. No, that was my other laptop.
That's why your other laptop didn't survive.
No, my other laptop didn't survive. No, my other laptop was fine. It just got old. Gave it to my uncle.
It's so gelatinous.
You dropped it this time.
It's slippery. It's like a slippery hockey puck. Do you hear this? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Rotisserie chicken. Oh no. It's just breaking off. Like, show them the like inside of it.
It breaks off like it's just too. It's like jelly that's too firm. I don't know why it's so firm. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Jesus. want to see if I can get all of it out in one piece.
I will help you. It's just on our floor. No! Put more on the floor! No! Okay, that's enough coffee jelly for you. This is nasty. This is disgusting. It's so gelatinous. This is terrible. It's, yes, Anton, it's fossilized coffee jelly. Look at this. This isn't, I feel like this, no.
This isn't right.
Oh, it's just
bouncing.
bouncing.
It kind of looks like a piece of underwear. Lower it! Fine, I'll lower it myself.
I've left the chat.
Like, am I wrong?
I hate this.
Look at this. It's my coffee jelly. Does this seduce you?
The way to Saiki's heart. This underwear. Oh, my hands are sticky from the coffee. What a waste of good coffee, too. God, oh God. Oh!
I was wanting to see if it would sink through my nails.
Yes! Yes, it's not that firm. You're cleaning up the coffee jelly on the floor. I've given you this tap. Ew, why are you sticking your finger in it like that? Oh.
Oh no, it'll just keep splitting. Oh!
Ah.
Oh my god. Oh, this is so nasty. I'm definitely not getting kisses now.
Nope. No kisses. I knew this would be the worst coffee jelly. Maybe it's because it's expired.
Maybe there's too much gelatin in the mix.
Yeah,
I
maybe
followed
there's too
the
much gelatin in the
instructions.
mix. I don't know, but this isn't good.
It was 3 cups. Oh, maybe because it boiled over.
Oh yeah, you boiled the stuff out of it. Ew, oh, your wig hair got me.
You mean my real
Yeah,
hair?
your real hair. Oh.
We can pretend this one's Teruhashi and this one's Saiki.
They're just slapping together.
They're
Like little
kissing.
pieces of fish.
They're kissing!
Mm. My hands just have like coffee crap all over them. Coffee jelly ASMR. It's just. This is the worst. It's just falling apart. This is nasty.
Can I caress your face with my
No! No, you cannot. You wash your coffee jelly hands. You little coffee jelly whore.
Why did you
A coffee jelly whore. You wash your hands. I'm putting this in the trash. You are not throwing that at me.
take it back?
Okay, I take it back. Put the coffee jelly down. So gross.
I thought you were just looking at the bottom of it for some reason.
Yeah, I was hoping you would think that. It's so nasty. Oh yeah. Teruhashi's on the floor cleaning some stuff. Everybody wanted me to do it.
I'll do it. I'll do it for the vine. You all just gotta get your cameras ready.
Somebody would have recorded it if I'd done it. I gave them enough heads up.
You can do it.
It's too late. Now that you know about it, it's not fun anymore. I should have just poured it on
You should have just done it.
Damn.
You know I don't care. Do it for the vine.
I just want the coffee jelly off my hands, okay? I didn't want to start a coffee jelly food fight we have to clean up later.
What if we did though? That'd be so romantic.
No, it would not
It'd
be.
be so romantic.
That'd be the saddest thing to happen to my favorite snack, which is now not my favorite snack when you make it.
You didn't try it with the powdered sugar.
Now it's all been on the floor. I'm not going to try powdered sugar at all.
I just want to see what it looks like.
No, it's going to look like powdered sugar on crappy coffee jelly. Stop it.
Why?
What's the point?
Why do you do it?
Your hand's going to smell like expired coffee jelly. I don't hate you.
Why do you hate me?
Because your coffee jelly sucks. Cry. Do it. Ah! You threw it at me first. Yep, and you said I could do it. Look at this. I got a little chunk right here.
Don't make the jokes worse. It like shattered against the cabinet.
Yeah, it did. Now there's really you just cleaned it up off our floor. Now it's more on our floor.
It looks like glassware broke.
Yeah, but like crappy glassware. There it is. Coffee jelly floor.
Oh, it went far.
Yeah. It bounces because it's got so much gelatinous goo in it. Oh, God. Well, F in the chat for Teruhashi, who has to clean up the coffee jelly off the floor.
Gremlins!
Do not! They can't eat coffee! Ugh, gross. Well, this is the weirdest YouTube live stream we've had. It took a while for us to get here, but here we are. This is our normal live stream energy. We've been doing so well for the past several weeks. Look at you, you look so sad on the floor, scooping up bad coffee jelly. Poor Teruhashi. That day, she spent the whole entire evening cleaning up coffee jelly off the floor. How did it all get there? Well, you see, she tried to make it for Saiki K, her favorite crush, and it just didn't go well. First of all, it was expired. You also got sugar all over the counter.
I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I found some more broken glass from when,
Oh, when we broke the shot glass?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect! We just put things on the floor when we're in cosplay now. That's just how it works. Wow. What a mess. Well,
One more glass.
Here lies the body of Saiki K. He was killed by his only love, coffee jelly. You guys think I'm gonna go down there and clean? You wrong. I didn't make this coffee jelly.
Why are you so mean? You deserve that coffee jelly be thrown at you.
And you deserved it being dumped on you.
No, I didn't. I've never done anything bad in my life, ever.
Wrong.
Really looks like protein.
Yes, we are doing an after party. We're having a chicken nugget fish stick party afterwards. This stream is going on longer than usual because we made coffee jelly and it went horribly wrong. Whew. The moldy beef was worse than the coffee jelly, I have to say. Your coffee jelly was not as bad as the moldy beef
So that
jerky.
means I can have a kiss, right?
Yes, okay, fine.
Yay.
Only after you clean up all the rest of them.
Hey! Then you have to read them fan fiction.
I can read them whenever they'd like. Ow. Let's see. Where were we? Oh, fanfictions are on this phone. What do you guys want? Fanfictions or something else?
It says fan fiction. They're here for fan
Well, that doesn't mean that that's what they want now that they're here, now that we've had a coffee jelly fight.
fiction.
Oh, somebody said you guys will love this one. Raina did. It was Raina, right? Yeah. Let's see. Oh, it's Bebo B.
Oh!
Have we already read Bebo B? This Bebo B, or is this a new Bebo B? No fanfic! Some people want fanfiction, some people just want us to kiss. Yes, it did taste like watered down coffee, but like with too much gelatin in it. Like the texture was just really not there for me. Oh, this is a Karan x Bebo B fanfiction. It's called You're My Only Hope. I really hope Obi-Wan Kenobi. Help me, Bebo B. You're my... Wait. Karan voice. Can you do a Karan voice?
I'd have to listen to Karan.
What's he say?
You tried to say crikey once.
Crikey. Crikey!
Just
Help me, Bebo B. You're my only hope. That was actually not terrible, considering how hard Karan is for me. Karan grunted at his lollipop man. Bebo B then ran over and put his finger through Karan's eardrum, half blinding him and tickled him brain. His brain leafed, and the drug bug dead from giggles. The end. That was it.
Oh, that was short.
That was the whole Bebo B X Karan fanfiction. You're welcome. And I lost the page. More coffee jello and chicken nuggets.
That's on the writer tier.
We should probably swap over soon.
So the coffee jelly's cleaned up.
Oh, I can't find the thing with that all on there.
It's on Patreon.
I've lost the post.
It's titled Teruhashi Wins.
Ah! I found it. Okay, we've got another one from Wattpad.com.
Well, wait. notable fanfiction
The
source.
only notable fanfiction source, Wattpad.com from Ashley. I think this one's a CL Sebastian one. The saxophone fic. Chapter 1. It was late in the afternoon when Sebastian and CL walked into the lobby of the mildly run-down-looking hotel. As soon as they walked through the polished glass double doors, they were hit with the strong smell of cheap vanilla-scented candles and sweat. Above the front desk was a golden plaque that read, "No kink-shaming allowed." What? In small print underneath the words, "Unless you have a kink-shaming kink." Sebastian? CL asked, looking around at the various figures of the lobby. He made eye contact with a man sitting in the corner playing a saxophone, who then winked at him as he blew into his shiny metal tube. "What is this place?" "The only hotel I could find on such short notice, my lord," Sebastian answered monotonously, seemingly not affected by the strange, sensual surroundings. They continued to walk up to the front desk, where a woman in frilly, tight-fitting sailor outfit sat, staring at them intensely through her thick eyelashes while licking her lips. I'm gonna scroll forward. Oh, boobs is spelled B00BS. B's boobs. They want to know how your cleaning is going.
Good.
Sexy, slim, thick, big tits, sailor tits said with a wink. That was a name.
Sexy, sailor, big tits.
Sexy, slim, thick, big tits, sailor tits.
Sounds like a Nicki Minaj lyric.
It does sound like a Nicki Minaj lyric. I've read this before. Don't do it, please. Please. Sorry, young master, said Sebastian.
What kind of Sebastian voice?
It had a undercase Y, uppercase O.
No, you gotta say it like the SpongeBob meme.
Sorry, mister. They eventually arrived in the room number 666. Spicy. Basically, they're just checking in. I was hoping for more with the saxophone. She, in turn, handed him a saxophone, which he quickly hid inside his ass. What? Wait a second, hold on here. There's a lot going on. The only fanfiction on Archive of our own that has coffee jelly in the tags is "Love You Like Coffee Jelly" by Wilton.
Oh, Wilton. Desi sleepy.
Oh, it's a Saiki X Kaido fanfiction.
No!
Well, anyway, you're done cleaning, aren't you?
Yes.
Well then.
That mean I get my kiss now?
Well, let me see.
What?
Hold on, I'm checking the floor.
I cleaned it!
Yes, I'm making sure it's clean to my standards.
Your standards.
Yes, unless
It's
there
my
be roaches or something.
Roaches.
Is this a piece of coffee jelly that I found on the floor?
No. That is a butter.
Is it a piece of coffee jelly that I found? Okay, since that was the only piece of coffee jelly I found on the floor. Excellent job.
I cooked you shitty coffee jelly, cleaned the entire kitchen floor. You can give me more than that.
It was shitty coffee jelly, though.
I tried to make it with cream.
It didn't work. You didn't even read the box.
You
before
haven't
we
even
started.
done one nice thing for me. Please.
I'm gonna end up with your lipstick on my
It's
face.
fine. You're good. I been slaving.
There.
Okay. Here's the video. Oh, it did! It got it in!
Ah! Your hair got in the coffee jelly!
No! Get it out!
Get your coffee jelly hair out.
Get it out!
Barely any of your hair even got in there.
But I felt
You're
it.
a little sad person. There.
It is?
Coffee jellies. No, you put coffee jelly in your own hair. I'm pouring this into the sink. Unless you'd like to drink it from my mouth.
I have to take a second to consider the pros and cons of that statement.
Oh, it won't come out of the cup.
It will come out of the cup.
Did you get that?
It's slurped. Ew, it's slurp.
This thing is like, it's like firm. It's real firm.
Sorry.
It's nasty.
Where are we gonna cosplay next? I don't know. We vote every week on the Gucci Gremlin gang. On the cosplayer tier, you have voting rights. So, yeah. But Rachel might have work, so we're gonna have to see if we're doing this next week.
Whew, I almost dropped that right into the sink. Oh god, I almost did it again. Klutz today. Are you eating it?
No, I'm just chewing
Oh
on
god,
my lip.
I thought you were eating it again. I was like, that's been on the floor. I don't know if you want to do that.
I'm just cutting it.
No, no, no.
Yum, yum, yum. My ear. I'm sorry. Acting out fanfiction. Ooh, that'd be a good one. We could do that. Invite Diane over. She can just narrate.
Exactly.
Why are you guys role playing?
They're just going on in the comments tonight. It's just how it be.
Thank you, Danny. Essential worker things. Do you think you'll be working next Friday?
I don't know. I'm on hold. We'll find out closer to next week. But this one might be the last one on the normal schedule. We don't know.
Yeah, we might start doing these on Saturday, just because of Rachel's job.
It depends on what my job does.
Depends on the job. Yeah, so we've definitely run this way over than what we usually do.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna go ahead and bop over to the writer tier, where we're gonna make some chicken nuggies and just hang out, mostly out of character, but still in cosplay. So we'll see you guys there. If not, we'll hopefully see you next week.
Maybe.
We're now getting to that part where jobs are coming back, so we'll see. If not, maybe we'll just take a week break, or I'll just do one solo. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll invite a friend over. I don't know. Or I can just do one by myself.
We'll see what happens. If you never want me to go back to work, just join Patreon. Ow!
Hey.
I hurt myself.
Yeah.
Well, should we switch over?
Yes. Thank you guys so much for joining. Sorry this completely derailed. But I had fun.
They liked the coffee jellies.
I think it was fun. Yeah, so we'll see you guys next week, hopefully. If not Friday, then hopefully Saturday, or we might take a break.
Yep.
Figure it out. But
We'll see.
we'll keep you guys posted once we know for sure. There will be an announcement on the community tab and polls going on Patreon, as well as lots of other fun stuff. We got lots of fun stuff going on there all the time. We filmed a sketch today. There's going to be a vlog up there tomorrow. So I'll stop talking. Thanks so much for joining. Please stay safe and healthy. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.